Hey guys, I'm coming back here from the video. Guys, today we have a blitz sent in from a viewer, Joe Rogan, guy that actually always comes on the live streams and chills on live streams, so I do appreciate this man. But he sent me a blitz, and I'm going to show you guys how he runs it. If you guys want to go with his setup, you can. I'm going to show you other setups you can run too, along with his setup. So starting off right away, we're going to go ahead and be in the Giants playbook, New York Giants playbook. We're going to go into the 4-3 formation, and we're going to go down to Sam will blitz. So I'm going to show you this against my famous play, which is of course halfback wheel, and I'm going to show you the setup that he does, and I'm going to show you the setup I've been working on, because I want to perfect this blitz and make it even better. So starting off right away, what we're going to go ahead and do is we're going to go ahead and spread the defensive line, and we're going to go ahead and slant outside. What this does, you can see on both sides here, it's going to go ahead and have this guy run like this and this guy run in. What ends up happening is that 72 will block this guy on here, which will let this guy come in untouched. Over here on the left hand side, it'll also go ahead and have 76 block this guy coming in untouched. So that is a simple setup. Now, what I like to do, like I always do whenever you are blitzing, now you can't do this in practice mode because they won't hike the ball if I'm holding right trigger. But what you would do in a real game is you would go ahead and hover over, hold right trigger, and you hover between 60 here and 69. So right around just like that, you would be holding right trigger though. And the concept is, right, you can see, bam, guy comes in untouched on both sides, and you get an easy sack. I'm going to show you that one more time, guys. So spread your defensive line, go ahead and slant outside. You can see, again, like the concept I just said, you have a guy like this, a guy coming in like this, and of course, that guy gets blocked. Always make sure you go ahead and sit over the 60 to 69, set him to right guard ratio, and you can see he does come in untouched again. So again, that is the simple setup, and it's a simple blitz you can run against CPUs and against a lot of people online. So let's go ahead and show you what some other things I was looking at. So first off, you go ahead and do the same concept, spread your defensive line. What I was actually looking at was the same concept, but this time slanting inside. Now, once you slant inside, you're going to go ahead and see that it changes a little bit, but not too much. But what I was doing was moving Alexander out to the left here, moving Greenlaw out to the right here, quarterback containing. So now this is what this looks like. Now, the reason why I'm doing this, you're going to see, is that because both these guys now will get picked up instantly, right? Allowing these free blitzers on the outside to come in untouched. Now, what this really does good against is, let's say your opponent is going ahead and being mobile and rolling out to his right or left hand side. This allows that to be an instant sack if he does that, because these guys on the outside, because they're moved out so far that when, for example, let's say he rolls out to his right? This guy right here is going to run right down, sack the quarterback. Same concept to the left. And with along, still having 4 people blitzing, right, it's still going to have these 2 guys get picked up. And again, guys, as long as you're a decent user, you should be fine. So let's go ahead and sit in that right there. And we're going to go ahead and have the ball hiked. And bam. Now, he does dot us up there again. It does work a lot better if the guy is going ahead and sending his guys out. Like if he is running out with his quarterback, which I know I do all the time, so I can't really talk crap about it. But anyway, though, let's go ahead and try the same concept again. This time again, slanting inside, and maybe not moving him out as far as I did before. Again, this is just a work in progress. Once he sent me this blitz, I was like, all right, let's see how we can change it up maybe, and maybe see if anything will work even better. So again, let's do a little bit less of a rollout there. And this time, let's go ahead and use Warner in the slot there. And same concept here. This time, I should have actually been covering that. But same concept applies. Let's go ahead and watch the replay real fast and take a look at who's actually coming in. So like I said, guys, so again, if they do roll out on that left or right-hand side, now they did actually get picked up here. 76 played this actually very, very nicely. And again, like I said, that's why I like to have the guy motioned out, maybe moved out a little bit farther, because this is what I want right here. You can see 57. That's the concept I want. And if quarterbacks, like a lot of people do online, they love to motion. They love to roll out with the quarterbacks, right? They love to go ahead and just motion a little bit, run out a little bit and have the guy get open. So that's another concept that kind of stops that from happening. So let's do the same concept. I actually got stuck on my guy right there. But again, they all dotted me up on halfback wheel. So maybe not the best concept. Might want to stick with the first one. But again, just something we can think about if they are motioning out. And right here, you can see, bam, this is exactly what we want, the angle we want here. And you can see 57. So what we want to do now is kind of figure out what we're going to do to stop this. Now, we have Richard Sherman, who's actually very, very slow. And that does kind of suck, but it's just something we have to deal with. And this route right here does go ahead and get open a lot. So let's say we are playing an opponent, right, who is running this constantly against us like I do personally. So let's go ahead and see what can we do to fix this. Like maybe change this up a little bit and actually fix this play to actually work a lot better. So what we know is the guy is getting open in Edelman, right? But we don't want a user against, take our user here because then Rex Goathead gets wide open. So what we can do here now is the same concept we had before, right? So this time I'm going to go ahead and have green wall there. And now let's go ahead and use Alexander over here. So again, like I said, guys, what we're doing here is now we're having that left-hand side, we're having that right-hand side come in. So I'm going to re-blitz this guy. Actually, it's not going to let us re-blitz him, but let's go ahead and let them hike the ball. And let's do this. Okay. So now what we're going to do, there you go. So what we're going to do now is now we're going to user that Alexander. So what we're doing now is switching from 2 pass rushers coming in untouched to 1, which now lets us have another user. We have a guy who's going to be covering Rex Goathead, right? So that lane that gets open, that keeps getting open, of course, was against this guy right here, right? Alexander. So now we know, okay, we're going to use our Alexander and get in that little lane where they're looking to go to Edelman, because again, if you look at this route, that is the go-to route. Now, the beautiful thing about this, and we can even change this even more if we want to make this even more better. And like I said, guys, this is a beautiful thing about blitzing, is you can change and give different looks to opponents, especially as they change what they're doing. So what we're going to do here, guys, is we're going to go ahead now and use our Alexander. So we're going to, let's say, put my quarterback spy, for example, right? This is the look we're giving the opponent. So once he hikes the ball right there, now, again, like I said, we can just use her, bam, and yeah, he might get 1 or 2 yards. But again, this is going to come in untouched sometimes. It's going to come in and just be able to wreak havoc on your opponent. So again, it's not bad concept. And again, we can even, if we want to, we can even press here. And if I wanted to, let's say I know they're coming a halfback wheel, I'm going to motion Warner out there, right? And now let's say I know every play is coming out in the same play. It's so annoying to play against, right? The same concept applies. Now right there, he did go ahead and go to the left-hand side. But again, not a bad concept. And this is honestly when it comes to Madden, what a lot of the pros do, I know, and a lot of people in general love to do, is it comes down to really just improvising, right? Not every time are you going to be playing and know exactly what to call, or the blitz is going to come in untouched every single time. There will be times that blitzes come in untouched, but most of the time it's just simply not going to come in untouched. And you have to improvise a little bit and, perfect it, change it around. So right here, we're going to go ahead and motion, bam, and just like that. Now, he did get nano detected. That's the thing I don't like about the blitz, is the nano detection, which will happen. You will get nano detection and it will get picked up a lot. But again, not a bad concept at all. And that's what this video is, guys. So if you want to see more videos like this where we kind of go over some blitzes that might be decent, might be okay, and again, that, just different concept we can run with the blitz to change it up, definitely tell me down below, because I'm not against this idea for a series. Just looking at some plays we can go ahead and have, added to the channel, added to, your inventory, your guys' playbooks, to make your guys' experience playing this game a lot better. I know a lot of people do the same blitzes, same, stock blitzes and stuff. It's fun to change it up. It's fun to actually have different concepts on what to run, right? It's not a bad idea at all. Right there, you can see if we were playing a little bit better coverage, we could actually do it a little bit better there. But again, I'm going to see. Let's see if we press. Now, the one thing I don't like about the 49ers defense is they don't really have the greatest cornerbacks. So that's why I don't like pressing like that. Now, again, this is in regs. So if you have an actual ultimate team and you're playing an ultimate team, you're going to have a lot easier chance of actually, doing this effectively. So keep in mind, we are in regs. I don't want to play an ultimate team because I don't want to, do a certain team and say, oh, you only was able to get a blitz like that because you have a certain team. If you have LT on its left-hand side right here, you're gonna get in 99% of the time. Like, you're probably gonna get 100 sacks a game if you have LT right there. But if you don't have LT, you might have to go ahead and do a little bit different. And also, we're not able to hover like I would like to in a realistic scenario. But again, like I said, if we go ahead and do this, right, and we know he's going to bam, we cover that, that's going to be an instant sack every single time. So guys, tell me down below your thoughts and opinions, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.